Hello, this is Bakhtaar Mahmood and you're watching White News. Danish Siddique, and India's chief photographer for the popular international news agency Reuters, has been killed in Afghanistan in recent days. According to the Indian media, Danish Siddique was covering the battle between Taliban and Afghan forces, and during this time he was shot and killed. Viewers, Danish Siddique was an international award-winning photographer and was well known for his photography of Kashmir.
In 2019, the Indian government scrapped the controversial Article 370, a constitutional provision which allowed the state of Jammu and Kashmir to make its own laws. And unprecedented sanctions were imposed on the valley. It included communication blackout, detentions of hundreds of political workers, and restrictions on the movement of civilians. Saura, a densely populated enclave, became the epicenter of resistance against the Indian government.
The Indian intelligence agency had long wanted to get him out of the way. But since Danish Siddique was associated with a major international media agency, his assassination in India could have been a major setback for the Indian government. So the Indian Ministry of Defense was looking for a good opportunity to get Danish Siddique out of the way. He saw the crimes with his own eyes. So in his videos on the media, he called the Indian army a usurper and a tyrant, while calling the people of Kashmir freedom fighters. Danish Siddique's thoughts on Kashmir were enough to sign his death certificate. But the Indian Ministry of Defense was waiting for a good opportunity for him. But before that, a big event happened. Danish Siddique got some pictures which prove that the Indian government is giving secret information about the Afghan government to Taliban in Afghanistan on one hand. And on the other hand, they are giving weapons to the Afghan government and organizations such as ISIS to fight the Taliban. The photos were sent to Danish Siddique on July 11th in a khaki envelope by his friend, a photographer in Afghanistan. Danish Siddique was very upset with these pictures and he called his wife on July 13th to tell them about those pictures and says that he's going to do a big story in Reuters with evidence on the double standards of Indian government. Danish Siddique does not know that all his calls have been monitored by the Indian Secret Service for the last few years. As soon as Danish Siddique's call recording reaches the top officials of RAW, they all stand on one leg from the shock, because if Danish Siddique brings out this story, then the Indian big game in Afghanistan was going to be exposed in a minute. Orders were issued to terminate Danish Siddique immediately and seize all the pictorial evidence.